G'day. It turns out the internet was the future. Now what about blockchain, cryptocurrency, and NFTs? I saw an interesting interview yesterday with the founder of Ethereum, or ETH, a guy called Vitalik Buterin. And the interesting part was that he was questioned on whether or not this blockchain thing is a fad, whether cryptocurrencies are a fad, whether NFTs are just another fad. And his response, I thought, was clever because he said, well, they did say that about the internet once upon a time too. But it turns out the internet, whilst it had plenty of fads built into it, it had plenty of fads that rode on its back. It had plenty of fads along its journey. It was still a major platform. It was still the future. And that's the way he sees blockchain. He sees the benefits of blockchain, but yes, there will be fads built on top of it. Same with cryptocurrency. We saw with these ICOs a year or two ago, the initial coin offerings, whole bunch of scams around that. Same is probably happening now with the NFT space, where there's lots of weird things coming up, lots of which will be worth zero money and literally take your money to zero with them. But just because there are fads associated with these new platforms and these new technologies doesn't necessarily mean that they won't be the future. Look to the underlying value of these platforms and these technologies, and then give some thought to whether or not they could be the future. Don't get sidetracked by all the fads along the way. I think it's an interesting perspective. Of course, Vitalik is a little bit biased because he is the founder of one of the major players in the space, but nonetheless, I do think it's an interesting perspective worth considering when you think about the future of blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and the next thing. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.